Harriet Tubman. Or no. He goes into Harriet Beecher Stowe. And he's singing the praises of Uncle Tom's Cabin. Now, that's a contentious point, depending on what side of the aisle you sit on. Now, a lot of people consider Uncle Tom's Cabin, I've read it, they consider it to be like a landmark book, landmark novel, speaking up for racial equality and issues in, United States of America and extendably the world. That's one argument. But the other argument was like, wasn't she a bit of a leftist-leaning, little lily-livered, she was a race mixer. That's what she was, if you ask me. She was into that black, she was getting some black, that's why she had to go write this book. I mean, she was just some liberal white chick who didn't know dick about dick. She didn't know diddly squat. Then she goes, writes this stupid book about, trying to portray what it's like. Oh, massa, I never leave your side. No way, no how, massa. No, I'm Uncle Tom. I'm going to stay at the cow. Oh, yeah, man. Sorry, boss. I know, boss, you can't afford to keep me on as a slave now. But, I am the reverend of this here congregation of slaves, and I will stay and be a dutiful slave to you, free of charge, boss. Yes, boss. Like Uncle Tom, he's like this reverend pillar of the community. He's like a slave, and then during the time of Uncle Tom's Cabin, like slavery was on its way to getting abolished. Some people were free, some people weren't, some people were running away. And it's like Uncle Tom, and oddly enough, Uncle Tom, the phrase Uncle Tom, the slang, the slandering, the insult, Uncle Tom, that insult is one that's like, oh, you're a black person that, you act white and you're against your race and you're like you're highbrow and you're whitewashed and you hate your own kind. Yeah, you hate your own kind and you go against your own kind. You're an Uncle Tom. But it's like, if you actually read the book, Uncle Tom's Cabin, it's like he was a pillar of the community. He loved black people and he stood up for his community and gave like spiritual guidance and support. But anyways, Harriet Beecher Stowe, she was a bit of a race mixer, if you ask me. She was into black guys. So then, she's like this liberal white chick who don't know shit about shit. She writes this fucking book. It's based on nothing. Just a bunch of her own, we should be nice to people. It's based on mumbo jumbo. She writes this fucking book, and then everyone's like, oh, it's so great. But she was just trying to fuck black guys, It was the only way she could justify it to her parents. She was a race mixer. You know what I mean? And as legend has it, James Baldwin? James Baldwin, the black poet, he debated, William F. Buckley. William F. Buckley. He was like a debater. He debated William F. Buckley. He was a poet. I guess he wrote some manuscript. I am not your Negro. You're not my Negro. I don't want you to be my Negro. That guy's a creep. That guy was another creep. A grade A creep. That James Baldwin? Well, apparently, Harriet Beecher Stowe was dating James Baldwin. She turned him gay. Yeah, she turned him gay. She turned James Baldwin gay. Harriet Beecher Stowe, the writer of Uncle Tom's Cabin, was dating James Baldwin and turned him gay. I am not your Negro. I don't want you to be my Negro, you fucking creep. Go on with you. Get the hell out of here, buddy. You want to be my Negro? I don't want you to be my Negro, buddy. Get out of here, creep. Harriet Beecher Stowe turned him gay, according to some of my research. And again, according to my research. That's according to my research. Again. So anyway, Jim Caviezel, he's going on and on about Uncle Tom's Cabin. And I was like, well, kind of a dumb book, isn't it? But that's one perspective. But again, like some people loved it and whatever.